national TV special that took place, especially after the inauguration, when Katy Perry is singing Firework, as fireworks are literally going off over the National Mall. And Tom Hanks is narrating it, and John Legend is singing, and so on and so forth. So we've been tracking the money. We've been following the money. We know at least some amount, and have been reported, have been able to report about some of the corporations that have donated money to the Biden inaugural. There will be a full accounting of that has to be provided by federal law in about 90 days. So we will get more information. But the spending of all that money that's coming in, where that money is going, who's making money off of the ostensibly very large payments that were made in order to hold this affair and hold the celebration, the Biden Inaugural Committee refuses to comment on that. So we've done some reporting around that. We are also planning on having a story in the coming days that's going to provide more details. But Joe Biden likes to talk about transparency. His inaugural committee, even on its website, said, hey, we're committed to transparency, but they haven't been as transparent as they could be if they wanted to volunteer more information that goes above and beyond the letter of the law for what they have to legally put out and be transparent about.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's fascinating to, I think, a lot of us who are unclear that, inaugural events even raise money. We're even about that. I mean, it makes sense to put them on, but that there would be extra cash left over, I think, is a little bit of a head scratcher. You do write about some of the corporations, like you said, that we know, tech companies like Microsoft, but that he is actually refusing to accept lobbying money right now, or at least the inaugural committee didn't accept money from fossil fuel industries and such. So do you think there's maybe a turn there? Is a little bit of a nod to more progressive principles in that decision?
Yes and no. And you're right, Joe Biden just said, no, I'm not going to take money for my inauguration from registered federal lobbyists. Okay. So he decided not to do that. But he also was willing, for example, to take $1 million